Okay. Well, welcome back.
Hello.
Hello to anyone who's watching. I don't know if anyone's joined yet.
Hello.
Hello to anyone who's watching. I don't know if anyone's joined yet.
Hello.
Cool.
Hello to anyone who's watching.
Nice. That was a good loop. So, yeah, everyone doing okay?
Yeah, happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to see everyone.
Sleepy Friday.
Sleepy Friday.
I'm
Sleepy
tired
Friday.
week.
Oh. Hey, howdy,
Yeah.
hey, moments of the magic.
Moments of the Magic is here.
Hey there.
Hello, Mom.
Just like a heads up, I'm not feeling like 100%. I'm kind of feeling yucky. So, just if I'm a little slow on things, I apologize.
We understand.
Yeah.
We won't hold it against you.
Yeah.
I'll do my best. So yeah, well then I guess we can pick up sort of where we left off, right? Let me go to this. I will show two players. Previously on the Lost Mines of Phandelver. That's what I put in the Discord, but I'll reread it here. Pressing deeper into the Red Brand bandit hideout, the heroes encountered a one-eyed beast lurking in a nearby crevasse. It reached into their minds and offered a bargain in an insane telepathic voice. It agreed to leave them alone with the understanding that the heroes would recover the magic staff of glass in the Red Brand leader's possession. The creature made it clear that betrayal would not be tolerated. They soon encountered the leader of the Red Brands. Despite carelessly giving away their presence in a secret hallway, quick thinking and quicker tongues convinced the leader of the gang that the heroes were merely drunken bandits. This would be his doom. Striking swiftly, the heroes ensured that he had nowhere to run, and he stood no chance in the face of KO's holy power. Reduced to nothing but ash drifting lazily on the stone floor, the heroes recovered his staff and learned that it is an item of rare power. Opting to search for an escape route instead of honoring their bargain with the cannibalistic one-eyed monster lurking in the darkness, the heroes found instead a room of bugbears tormenting a hapless goblin. Remember, smell it, har har, make him smell it, har har har. The shaggy bullies were distracted, and when the heroes struck, the bugbears fell swiftly, though one of them struck down LEGOlas. Alas, instead of an escape route, the heroes found a simple guard room. Now, lurking in the doorway, the rough-skinned, one-eyed, many-toothed creature peers into the guard room, demanding the heroes honor their bargain. Boom, boom, boom. This is Dungeons and Dragons. It is a tabletop role-playing game that we are playing, not technically on a tabletop, but on a virtual tabletop.
Never met the monster before.
Yes. So,
yeah, and moments of the magic, like there's a really good chance my character's going to die. So
they say that every session. They say that every session, and no one has died yet.
Yeah.
We've come awfully close, though.
There have been close calls. So as I recall, so it's pulling out of the sort of the cinematic intro, right? You guys have just finished off all these bugbears, these 6-7 foot tall, shaggy, toothy bullies who were beating up Droop the goblin, right? Who promptly fainted the moment combat started. He passed out on the floor, right? I believe LEGOlas, you have just roused yourself by drinking a potion. So you're sort of standing up. This thing is in the doorway, and it says in your minds, it says, "Where are you going, thieves? Going to steal the staff? Yes, yes, no, no. Give it, yes, yes." And so I ask in this moment when it's asking you this, what does everyone do?
I asked the monster for any more info on this restaurant because I never met this monster before.
You didn't meet the what? Sorry.
I didn't ask the monster for any info.
Yeah, he's never met it.
You've never seen it. So you're like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
What? I mean, okay. Okay. Nithvari.
I pretend like I didn't hear him.
Rawnie.
I whisper to Nithvari, do you know how to use that staff?
Yes, she does, I think, right? You can
I'd
talk
say
back.
use it on him. Let's find him and use it on him.
and LEGOlas.
I'm just holding on to my sword and thinking things are about to get hairy.
Okay, so the thing looks at Nithvari and it asks you, how do you do, Brick Sergeant? It says, you will give me the staff? Yes, yes. No, no. Now, Nithvari, its eyes sort of glow a little bit. If you will please.
Wait,
can
did you
feel
say
it.
hi to Matt?
Hi, Matt. Sorry, I didn't say hi to Matt. Matt, how
Matt
you
is
doing, Matt?
here. Hello.
You're very kind. You're very kind.
Oh, Matt.
Probably haven't played with many other DMs, so that's, I'm number one of two, so that's not bad.
Before we go on, can we move this great scene to the map?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding me. I'm looking at that, and you guys are not. Sorry. Boom. There we go. Thank you. You guys are down here. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Yes, so that's the thing. Peering through the doorway. So, Nithvari, as it asks you this question, please make a... What do you say to it when it asks if you're going to give the staff back?
I'm gonna say I don't know. I've become fond of it.
Okay.
Don't do what Mary with the magic suggests.
Ooh, I like that.
It says...
Good one, moments of the magic.
Right. It says, but we had a bargain. Give it to me, or I will eat you.
Ew.
All of us?
It sort of looks around and it says, just one is necessary.
One of our city in the afterlife.
I'll see you in the afterlife. Do me a favor. So Nithvari, do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
Give me a deception check, if you would. So this thing is prying at your mind with its telepathic power.
Oh shit. Oh, sorry. Oh. Sorry. Darn it.
Shucks.
I guess it's a PG stream.
It is. I'm so sorry.
PG-13.
PG-13. Wow.
I've been working on computers like hardcore, and so the more I work on them, the more foul my language becomes.
Oh dear.
What am I?
You are making
I
a
rolling?
deception check, please, as the creature
Okay, I'm looking for it.
explores your mind with its telepathic power.
Oh, crud. Okay, here it goes.
25.
Hey.
So it gets nothing out of you, but you can tell that it's trying to learn something from you.
Does anything special happen because I rolled a natural 20?
I mean, it winces. Yeah, it's
Okay.
it winces in sort of discomfort and hisses at you. It says, protect yourself. You're hiding something from me, it says.
And I yell, why don't you come in and say hello instead of hiding behind the door?
It it sort of growls. Hey, what's happening? A couple brickheads.
Oh, there
It growls at you, right?
Oh.
And hisses,
Hello.
Hey, Cobb.
and it says, "No, you're going to take it from me, aren't you? You're going to betray me." Yeah, its eye starts to glow kind of brightly, and its mouth sort of hangs open and it starts sort of like drooling in anticipation. And if everyone could please roll an initiative as it.
Can we feed the goblin to it?
So the goblin, you say that, right? The goblin is just waking up from like its fainting spell, and it sort of sits up and it looks around at you guys, and it looks at the door with this thing in the door, and it goes, it faints right back to the ground. It looks at you. Can't we feed the goblin to it? The staff must be mine.
Okay.
So yeah, if
Right, so
everyone
we're
please
doing
click your token.
initiative, yeah?
Yeah, because we're gonna see how it
Hey.
do. I do have initiative in here somewhere, right? There it is. Pow. Okay, well. Dude. Okay, so LEGOlas, it's no surprise to you that this thing is about to do something violent. You can see its muscles tense up. Its eye is shining, and there's even like a greenish glow starting to emanate from it. What do you do, sir?
I take my light crossbow and I aim it right at the green eye and fire.
Okay. It blinks its eye, and the crossbow sort of like skitters off of its like stony hide. Clank. Do you have anything else you'd like to do? Move, etc.
Can I toss the goblin up in front of it?
Yeah, you could like pick up the. It's sort of an action to do. You shot it. I mean, you could go sort of like grab the goblin if you wanted, right? To do something with him next round.
Okay, so I grab the goblin.
Okay, all right. So you sort of like just scoop the goblin up a little bit. Okay, Nithvari, it's your turn.
All right.
Super technically, I moved you off the goblin. You were there, so you're not strictly speaking next to the thing. But I moved you off the goblin to show that show its presence.
All right. So is that thing still behind the door, or is it like?
Oh yeah, it's there. You see it, yes.
But is it behind the door, or is it like?
The door does not
door
provide any
open.
kind of cover. It's got the door
Okay,
open.
okay.
It's yeah.
Got it. Okay. So it can't like. Okay. Okie dokie, artichoke. Let's see here. You said that those point thingies I can use for slots, right?
Yep. You can turn 2 points into 1 slot.
2 into 1 slot.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. I have 1 remaining right now. It hasn't attacked though, has it?
It has not yet.
It's up next though.
Okay. Do I know anything about this creature at all? Do I know if it has like vulnerability to any particular like type
I don't think so at all. This would have. I mean, this is not a very common type critter that people talk about in inns and things like that. No,
It's no bugbear.
it's no bugbear.
No bugbear. Okay. Well, then I am going to use a cantrip. I am going to use Firebolt.
Okay. Firebolt. Looks like a 24. That hits. How much damage do you do?
Let me see here. Not much, but it's something.
Damage is damage. Okay. So it it does not have a spear. It just has nasty claws. And it you Moments of the Magic is talking about the staff, the staff of glass.
The staff.
Mostly just have it, buddy. Yeah, that's all it wants. It just wants it because it's
Hi,
motivated
Anna's
by-
World of Bricks. Hello.
motivated by something else.
Oh.
So it, like I said, a strange greenish glow is starting to emanate from its eye, and it looks at Nithvari, right? And this like sort of like almost like a strobe of like sort of sick green, like blasts out of its eyeball. And if you would please make a Constitution save.
Can't I use the
Nithvari.
staff?
Not in this case. Shield will apply if you are struck by like a melee attack. In this case, it does not actually benefit you. Sorry. Anna's World of
about
Bridge.
the
This is
staff?
Dungeons and
Useless.
Dragons on a virtual tabletop.
Yes, D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, wait, what am I rolling again?
It is a Constitution save as the thing blasts you with its rotting eye, what is called the rotting gaze. Oh, sorry, I can't. That went to me, but there you go.
Okay.
DC
Let's see.
12.
Constitution. Oh, wait, that's not an ability check.
No, it is right next to that on the little bar on your character sheet.
I was doing your little drop down, your macros.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about the macros. No, it is a save. It should
Yeah.
be-
Okay. Is it on the macros?
Yeah, there should be save. It's next
Save.
to Snuff
Okay, there
and
it is.
Ray of Frost.
All
There
right.
you
Got it. Yeah.
Forgot about
I'm trying to
those.
get used to the macros more.
I forgot about them. They're handy. Con save. Looks like
Yikes.
a succeed. Okay, so you're able to like you feel the thing hit you, but you can feel sort of its unnatural feeling on your skin, but it doesn't your skin doesn't rot off. And then
God.
I don't know whether this is to your dismay or what, but the thing shuffles off down the hallway out of sight.
Oh.
KO, it's your turn, sir.
Okay. I will dart the room and
Okay. You
stand
can
there.
see like you can see it. It's sort of like dipped around this corner, and you can see like its arm kind of like it's totally sort of like peering around that corner there, right?
Ew.
So that's 15 feet. You've got another 3 squares you can move.
Well, I never met this creature, and I not doing anything on attack, so I just go over here.
Okay. And Rawnie, it's your turn, sir.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, sorry.
That's okay. Get it right. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So it went down there. So
Did.
how far can I move?
You move 30 feet and do something, or 6 squares and do something, or like you can move like twice. And actually, you being a rogue, you have, I believe you unlocked the cunning action ability, which means you can use a bonus action to dash. So you can actually move like 60 feet and do something if you wanted. So you're pretty mobile.
Okay. Well, how about, let's see. How about I move over? Can I move over here?
Yep, absolutely. You sort of, so you're going to be sort of dipping past the thing. As you come up to the top, it sort of like lurches out at you.
Okay.
So moving past it, like you can move it like in this sort of area, but if you move away, it's going to take sort of a slash at you. See what I
Okay.
mean? You
So,
can sort of move adjacent to it, but if you move away from it at this point, it's going to like claw you.
so I can
Or
move
try to.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then can I do an action too? Or
Yes,
since
actually.
I did the okay. So
Yeah.
can I swipe at it with my short sword?
Yes, you can get one swipe. The
One
other
swipe.
swipe would have gotten used up by using the dash to get here.
Okay.
See what I mean? Yeah. Okay.
Swipe it.
Oh, the short sword hits. Sorry, I didn't see that. Yes.
That's okay.
So you
Nice.
cut it with the short sword. 6 points of damage. Oh,
All right.
it sort of bleeds all this blackish blood. And LEGOlas, it's your turn, sir.
Well, I'm still dragging the goblin around.
That's right. You've got the goblin in your hands. This unconscious goblin, super skinny and small, even for a goblin.
Is
So-
there a health potion you can take?
Yeah, I should
You're
probably
pretty
do that.
hurt.
Yeah.
That should probably be one of your actions.
All right, I'm gonna take a health potion.
You have one? All right. I believe it is 2d4 plus 2, right?
So 2D. So how do I do that?
So along the left side, there's like that little bar. You can do that. I should put there's a macro I need to put in. I forgot about that. I should add that to my
2D
bug
plus
fists.
4.
2d4 plus 4 plus 2. Sorry, 2d4 +2. So anywhere between, and then so 5. There you go.
So I got
You get 5 more hit points.
Okay.
Doot, 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 doot.
Now I'm up to 12.
Yes, he's dragging a goblin around.
And so can I still drag the goblin and like drop him over here?
Yeah, totally. All right, you want to like throw it down there?
Yeah.
Poor
Okay.
goblin.
So you throw the goblin at the thing, and it sort of looks at it and looks at you and says, "Scrawny."
I don't like
It's
that.
largely going to ignore the goblin corpse for now, or unconscious.
Wait, is the
goblin for
goblin?
now. Goblin's not a corpse. The goblin is unconscious.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Just
say,
fainted.
is it
Yeah.
dead?
No, it's not dead. Sorry. Nithvari, it's your turn. Let's see something.
Give him a staff.
Yeah, it's too
Give
slow.
him a staff. Give him a staff. Give him a staff.
No.
If we give
At
him
this
the
point.
staff, he'll use it on us. We don't want to do that, KO.
I do.
Um.
Because it finishes quite quicker.
Okay.
So you want to die?
What a point of dying. You can give up quickly.
So I assume that since we don't have like a little yellow dot or anything, we haven't done much damage to this dude yet, right?
Oh, I mean, I will give you a complimentary yellow dot, but it's been cut a couple times.
Complimentary.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Okay,
technically got a yellow
so-
dot because it's below full health.
Okay.
That's helpful. Hopefully.
So okay, I guess like the closest I could even get to it is just right behind LEGOlas, right?
You can squeeze past LEGOlas if you wanted. If you wanted to get like right next to it.
He'll
Well,
love
I
that.
mean, I don't want to be super close to it.
Oh yeah, so you can sort
Like,
of squeeze in
can-
behind him.
Can I be here and still hit it with something?
Yeah.
have you
It
got
has.
a spell to protect other people, like defense kind of thing?
Do I?
Yeah.
So you might.
I have a reaction.
You have a shield, though, don't you?
Mm. Yeah, that only affects her though.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
it only
can't
affects me
use
with the
healing spell
reaction.
at all.
No. So it's got like sort of partial cover from you, Amberly.
Okay.
Amberly, because it's so sort of tucked in behind that like rock there, even though it is sort of bouncing around. It will have
Okay,
a
well-
slight bonus to its armor class.
Then I suppose.
She did not give the staff back, GLS.
No. Nope. Oops. Whoops. Nope. I am not giving that staff back.
Give up
It's
the staff.
mine.
Give up the staff. Give up the staff. Give
You
up
said
the
she could
staff.
squeeze by
Give up the staff.
Legolas,
Give
didn't
up
you?
the staff.
Yep. She can sort of slip by
Yeah,
if
but
she
he's
wants to get
still in
next to it.
cover, right?
If you get
you're
next
in
to
the
him,
first
no.
Square, if she's like in the first square in
No.
front
If
of
you
Legolas?
get up next to him, then no, the partial cover does not apply.
Okay. But if I get up next to him, he's gonna do that green eye thing again.
To one of us. I'm next to him.
Oh, that's true. Okay, yeah. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
And then does my staff do any damage, or am I better off with my cantrips?
The staff does quarter staff damage, so it does D8. I think if you're using it with both hands, yeah. Also, if you're using a ranged cantrip, it's harder to hit when you're right next to somebody.
Oh, okay, so that's a okay. I'm gonna do this thing then.
Oh, okay. What do we get? Looks like a
Ah, crud.
2, 4. All right, so you sort of whiff, right? It like dodges back from Rawnie, and it sees the staff, and you can see its eye like follow the staff back to you, Nithvari, and it turns and it like lashes out at you with both of its claws. It screeches in fury, and you can hear in your mind it says, "Give it to me," and it goes claw 1 gets a 10, and claw 2.
Wait, don't
Yes.
I get to use my reaction?
So yes, you can.
Oh wait, can't
So-
I use the staff? This is physical. I can use the
Yes,
staff.
exactly. Yes. Okay. Slow down. You're right. You can, and that's good. The first one misses, right? The second
Okay.
one hits with a 23. So even the shield spell
Ooh.
isn't going to like prevent the blow in this case. Sorry. But
well,
yes,
what about if I had done my not the staff nor my reaction, my shield?
It's the same spell.
It is? I thought the other one was +5 to my armor.
Yeah, which makes it 20. But 23 beats that.
Oh.
So you take 5 slashing damage from the thing as it sort of just rakes into your arms. And then it
That was its turn, right?
yeah, well, it can move. It's gonna move too. Yeah, it's gonna move. It's gonna do this. It's gonna go. Okay, let me see its strength real quick. Okay. So provoking an attack of opportunity from both Amberlaya and Rawnie. So please, from Nithvari and Rawnie, if you would please, Nithvari, you can take a swing at it with your quarterstaff if you like. Oh, you miss. Oh, very close. And the same with Rawnie. You can take a swing at it with your short sword if you would like, as it runs. That hits. Please roll damage. 8.
All right.
So you cut it pretty good as it's like leaping over the ravine, like to the other side, and it turns around and looks at you with its eye. KO, it's your turn.
He's running away.
Well, maybe he'll run towards the exit and we can escape.
Heading.
Not you, KO. Go up. You have to fight him. Help us fight him.
But
You can't run away.
if I go with you, I can't do anything. I just move because I'll be up to here, where behind the boulder, and I can't do anything at all. Oh, well, I'll just go over there and be a sitting duck again as usual.
Well,
At least you're in the
someone's got to
fight.
protect the weak ones, right? So you can also take your action to move further if you wanted. You can. What is common is if you don't have anything to do, you take the dodge action, which imposes disadvantage on any attack against you. So you like you can sort of walk up there and kind of take a defensive position, or you can walk up there and you can move further.
How much can I go further?
Yeah, you can go further if you want.
Like
Another
double?
30 feet. It's like it's like taking your action to move another 30 feet.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It hisses as you run up the crevasse to that bridge, and as you run up there, you remember and you see it down below the chest that this thing was defending when you first encountered it. I guess the rest of you guys saw that. Rawnie, it's your turn.
Okay.
To your right,
Am I?
you see.
Don't
a
get too
tunnel.
close to it.
What did you say,
I
Chris?
say to your right, you see a tunnel, at the end of which you can see the sun.
Oh, the way out.
Am I too far away to hit him with my short bow?
No, you're totally well within range to hit him with your short bow.
Okay, and so I can move and hit him with my short bow, but can I
Yep.
do the short bow first and then move?
Totally, yeah.
Okay.
Ronnie, I got a advice for you. Why don't you push him down the cliff?
Well, I don't want to get close to him again because he's got those claws. He'll come at
Push.
me.
Push and he fall.
Push who?
Push him onto down.
Well, I'm just gonna try and shoot my short bow at him. Try and hit him with that at least before I start running down this
We
daylight.
never forgot
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
wants
don't
the
get too
treasure.
close. Don't get too close right now.
I don't want to get too close. I want to try and hit him with my short bow. So I'm gonna roll that. Ah, boo.
It ducks.
Zoom that.
Coward, come get me.
Yeah, right. So then I'm gonna move down here.
Okay. Yeah. So you move. You start heading down the tunnel, and you're about halfway down. Next turn, if you wanted, you could probably leave the complex. LEGOlas, it's your turn, sir.
I am going to move over here, and then I'm gonna shoot it with my longbow.
Gotcha. Oh, he ducks.
Oh,
Nithvari,
Mm-hmm.
did you take the 5 damage from before?
Yes, I did.
Okay, it's not showing up
did.
on your
Wait.
token on my screen.
Why
I'm just
did
saying.
it? Hold on a second. It's supposed to be 10.
It's okay. There it is. Hooray.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna move here, I suppose, and I am going to use where to go? I'm gonna use this one. Wait, did that work?
Did Thunder Wave. So in order for that to work, let me see something. It's what, 15 foot cube. So
Do I need to be closer?
You have to be like slightly closer, if I'm not mistaken. That's pretty much perfect. A 15-foot cube is that. So you could even be back 1, I think, and still strike him. Like there. He would be at the edge of it if you were like there.
Okay.
See what I mean? But you can place yourself anywhere you want and put the box wherever you want to.
That's fine. I hit him.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So he makes a dex save, which he fails. So
Yes.
do full damage, please.
Nice.
2d8, and he's pushed 10 feet.
Okay, so I rolled 2d8, right?
Right, yeah. So what's it look like when you do Thunder Wave? Do you like stomp or clap or like you have your little necklace that things are powered through?
Yeah, no. Like it looks like I'm pushing like air like through. I go like that with my,
Okay.
or with
Very
one
nice.
hand, because I got a staff in the other. So
Gotcha.
and yes, it does come from my necklace because that's
Okay.
my where my power comes from.
And please roll 2d8 for damage.
Okay. I hope this
So
does
that I
some
might
damage.
eject it from this thing.
big money, big money, big money.
Get a lot. So this thing, like it's sort of like you blast it, right? And it
Ooh, you kill it?
scrabbles. No, it's just
No.
it sort of scrabbles clumsily to its feet. Let me see. Is that 10 feet away from the spell effect? Spell emits a loud boom, so everybody in the area hears it if there's anybody around. Unsecured objects, so there's all sorts of dust and dirt flying about too. And it screeches in Nithvari's mind and leaps back across the crevasse and tries to it's like clawing at you, desperate to get the
Staff.
the staff from you. Thank you. So
You're welcome.
it rips one of its claws right towards you and hits. But
Can't I use the staff again?
yes, you may. You may use the staff for the first time. So
I thought I used it before.
If you did, that's fine. Oh, maybe you did, and it just wasn't sufficient.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
that's
said
fine.
it didn't
Yeah.
help.
Yeah, it didn't help in that case. This case, it like flashes and like the thing's claws scrape across like this invisible shield, right?
Okay.
And now for the rest of this turn, your armor class is 20, and but it crits. Oh, natural 20. But the first claw must have like dismantled the shield, and it strikes home, doing 8 points of damage to you. It's desperate
Oh.
and almost supernaturally strong when it comes to trying to get this staff back. And it is KO's turn. KO, you have seen this thing leap back across the crevasse. There's blood like from Nithvari just like spraying up in the air from behind this boulder. What do you do?
I was
Well,
prepared to die. Just putting it out there for this stuff.
Unfortunately, I've no spell slot at the moment because they're all
okay.
used on Bugbear. So let me look at my.
Don't you have cantrips?
Yeah. I mean,
You know,
let me.
there's cantrips. There's
Your Warhammer.
the hammer. There's you were suggesting people try to push it. You could do that. You could
yeah, hit
try
it
to
with your
grab-
warhammer. Put
you
it
could
into
try
the
to
crevice.
grab it and carry it over the edge or something like that. You know, you can do all sorts of stuff.
Hmm.
I want to kill it though because I don't want this thing coming back at us.
I want the treasure.
Kind
Right.
Isn't there like something at the bottom of the crevice apart from a chest?
There are a bunch of rocks and things, but and like I think there's at least one red brand corpse, like the devoured remains of one of the red brands.
So no, like dark fog or anything.
No, it's not like there's no.
Okay.
I mean, if your goal is to sort of sneak up on it, you could probably use the ravine to try to. Might be hard, but not impossible, I suppose.
Well, he not aware I over there.
Mm-hmm.
I could. Oh, screw it! It's a sneak attack.
You're gonna run up and all right. So you
Good
race
job,
up on it.
Kale.
Try. Are you hitting it with your hammer?
Yep.
Grabbing it. Okay, so give me a warhammer roll.
Yeah.
7 misses. It sort of like claws your hammer aside. Now hang on. Do you not have an ability whereby you can get a second attack?
Yes.
There it is, right? At first level, your god delivers bolts of inspiration. When you use the attack action, you can make one. You can use this creature a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier. I don't know how long you've used this since the last time you got a long rest. Maybe once.
I only used it once.
That sounds about right.
Remember, I got 2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So you can get a second attack here if you want.
Get him, Kale.
Good luck. It's not easy, being. It hits.
Yeah.
That one strikes home.
Yes.
Nice.
Do your damage.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
It is desperately clawing to life.
Oh,
Rawnie, it's your turn.
I
I'm
am-
eyes.
I'm gonna shoot my short bow
Hammer
at it.
blows. Like
Again.
it sort of staggers and it turns around and sees Rawnie down the hallway with the sun like giving her the backlight. There's a glint off the head of her arrow.
And I aim right for that green eye.
Don't miss.
And and she does.
how much damage?
Oh, hey, at least some damage.
Oh, it's
Wow.
dead.
And it drops. It turns around.
Yes!
sees the arrow right for the
Yes!
people. Plow.
Yes!
And it's sort of its body slowly slides into the crevice from which it crawled out of.
Yes.
Yes, we
Well
got
done.
him, and we all lived.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good job, Kale.
Yes.
Way to
Good job,
fight.
Kale.
I'll
Look
go
at
back
that
to your
treasure
chest.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. What is in that chest?
All right. So you guys sort of carefully make your way down the
my chest.
crevasse, the ravine right there, right?
My chest. not for you.
Inside that chest, treasure. Keeps its hoard in a battered wooden chest hidden inside a cubbyhole at the bottom of the crevasse under the north bridge. The chest can't be seen, blah, blah, but it's obvious to anyone who's down there. The chest contains, I will copy and paste this in the chat real quick, but I'll also read it. Oh, interesting. Okay. One of these things should be of, hang on. Tick, 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 tick.
Doesn't sound good. When you
No,
make
this
that
is
noise.
good. This is good. So let me do this.
At least it's
So-
not a minute this time.
Right. So there is the following in terms of raw money, right? There's 160 silver
Oh,
pieces,
doc.
5 malachite gems, so greenish gems, and 2 potions of healing, right? There is also a rolled up scroll, right? And a sword, a fine looking long sword in a fancy scabbard.
Is there any magical enchantment on it?
That will actually that technically takes time to learn. It does have a very fancy inscription upon it. It says talent. Anyone with a history proficiency?
I will have a go at that.
All right. Anyone with a history, anyone with the blue check next to proficiency, please make a roll.
Not me.
No.
Okay.
Ah,
I'm a big fan of
so,
zero in history.
I do.
It looks fancy.
Can we both roll or just?
Yeah,
him?
absolutely. No, you can.
Okay, because I do have a history.
Sort of look around it.
Sorry.
No problem.
Hold on, buddy. Sorry. Is it a check?
Yes, please.
Okay, sorry.
No problem.
No worries.
Okay. It is a fancy looking sword. Definitely worth
Oh.
something, even if it isn't magical. All right. So that
take
said,
it.
we can there you go. Yes, GLS wants to pay folks to get the blue
Twitter.
check. Yeah, right. There's how we monetize the stream. People can pay $8 and then any character is proficient in that check for that moment. There we go. Yeah, right.
Oh,
So
hey.
that's kind of expensive. So we can sort of say that you guys, the cavern, the red brand. Oh, you know what else I'll do is I will do this for you guys real quick. The hideout has been it falls quiet, right? I'll turn off the dynamic lighting, and now you guys can see the entirety of the map if you want, because you've been everywhere, pretty much literally, right?
Nice.
Yeah. So in this time where you're kind of like recovering, gathering up what's in the chest, we can consider that like a short rest. During which time you will learn that
We
the
can't do a long rest?
That's up to you. If you guys want to, you can do a long rest in here if you want. If you want to spend like the entire day
I
inside.
wouldn't.
I'd rather
Yeah,
get
yeah.
out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'd
I'm
rather leave.
doing the short rest for sort of narrative purposes, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
In the time you are able to examine the sword and that scroll, right? And the scroll is a scroll of augury, which is a spell, allows you to see the future.
Oh, hey.
Sort of. It allows you to ask for sort of a general like idea of what the result of a decision is going to be. You can say like, if we go this direction, is this going to be good or bad? And I have to be kind of honest with you about what might possibly occur.
Well,
Define
Oldendorf,
kinda.
Well, it says the DM chooses from the following examples. Basically, good results, bad results, both, or neither.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'll sort of like, like if we go into this temple, are things going to be good? I'd be like, well, yes and no, right? But other things, I might be like, this is good, this is bad. If we try to talk to this person, will this result in something good or bad? And you can sort of like,
how often can it be used?
Right.
Once, because it is a scroll.
Oh.
It's a second level divination spell. So now in the future, I think a character like KO will be able to have that spell in his repertoire if he wants it to be, but that's a personal choice. And there's a lot of spells to choose from in his case. So there were also the 2 potions of healing, right?
I would like one
wants
of them.
those.
I would like one of those.
If we're
If
not
one-
doing a long rest, can I have one too? Because I'm at 2.
Yep.
You'll be doing a long rest soon, so don't drink them.
Yeah.
Oh, don't drink them. Just keep them.
Don't drink them.
He said.
Yeah, I'm just
Take a
splitting this
Okay.
up.
Then someone else take them.
All right.
Well, I took
Well,
one.
Well,
of them.
we've got a lot of stuff to split up still because we
Yeah.
didn't split up all that other treasure that I found.
Oh,
We
okay.
did
And you
split
sort of
all
set
that
that up.
up.
Well, there's going to be a section for that in just a moment. And
Yeah.
finally,
I was at the chest first, and I take all the gem to myself.
oh,
Well, well,
read.
You have to share.
Greed.
Kale.
The sword is a magical sword.
Ooh.
It is a
Ooh.
+1 sword, which gives an advantage, but gives a +1 bonus to both hit and damage. It is called Talon.
Is it one-handed sword?
It is a one-handed sword. Yes.
So I could use it too with 2 weapons.
Technically, no, because it is a long sword. So while it's one-handed, it's heavier than the short swords that you use.
Well, do you want it then, KO?
I've got a warhammer. How many roll dice does the sword have?
How many whats? I'm sorry.
Roll dice.
Oh, it is 1d8 +1. So it's easier to hit and it does more damage.
That
is Warhammer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's better.
I might take it in my arsenal.
Strap it on to the arsenal. So I will actually I can actually add that to your character later, and actually you might be able to add that to your character. Let me see something. If you go to the compendium button, right, the little circle with the white eye in it, and you input longsword, you drag longsword +1 onto your character sheet. Let me see here. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Actually, I'm gonna do that, and I'll also make a little handout in the future for it. But
You're gonna put it in his character sheet?
I'm gonna drop it right on his character sheet, and it should be there. It is, yeah. It's there in your attacks, and it's there in your inventory. It says it twice. You don't have 2. I don't know why it says it twice in your inventory. I'm gonna delete one. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I deleted it out of here. There you go. Yeah.
I didn't know I got
Apricote.
Archive, how you doing, man? And so you have Talon, the magical longsword, and I
still not apologizing you, but Kai for the Grogu.
For the goblin. Speaking of goblin.
No, he's not forgiving him for Grogu. He's
Oh, I understand. Brickhive hates everything good and green in this world. He's practically Sauron.
Like hating baby.
Oh.
It's official. Brickhive eats children. No.
He hates the new Rivendell set too. I saw he left a comment on there.
I like the minifigs. So that's right. So you guys have sort of you're walking out of this cave, I suppose. Right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
It's just wondering.
Oh, that's right. Not yet.
Is there any like banner or decoration of Westbrand?
Yeah, totally. Well, their general sign is like a red sash or a red robe or red like cloak, and they often brand themselves. But there's definitely like trademark red cloaks about that you could use. Yeah, totally.
I might take these as well.
Okay. All right.
Until
Yeah,
I might
absolutely.
come across and disguise.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you take some handy sort of disguises. So you're gathering things up. You find a bunch here in the guards barracks, right?
Yeah.
Right. And as you're rustling around, you hear behind you, "Hey, you gonna kill me?"
Oh,
the poor goblin.
And there's Droop the goblin. Says,
Titanic, Persuasion, and Goblin.
You speak Goblin? He speaks Common, but you can speak Goblin if you want. If you speak Goblin,
I think I do.
Really neat.
My finger crossing.
It's all right. Oh yeah, there it's bottom of the
No,
left.
I don't.
Nope, that's all right. But he understands Common.
Okay. What does he know about the red brand?
I know. Droop knows. Droop knows that they are based out of here. And if they're not here anymore, then they're gone. They're not. They were led by Glassstaff, but it seems like you killed him. Yeah, I know that we got our base in the Cragmaw hideout in the Cragmaw castle in the forest. Is there anything else I can tell you?
Who's all in the Cragmaw castle?
Who all is in the Cragmaw castle? Oh, lots of my clan. Lots of the Cragmaw clan. Goblins. More of these. He sort of boots one of the bugbear corpses. Our a-holes, these shaggy bastards.
I don't use my Warhammer and smacks its face.
So
Oh,
do you just kill
Wait,
it?
what?
Yeah.
Wait, what? No,
Okay, I didn't.
no.
I didn't then.
Okay. All right. I mean, one of your ideals is generosity. Not that you have to play by the ideals that you chose, but
Kill us. Wow.
We've awakened the beast in KO.
He's ready to kill
Finally.
things, man.
I know,
He's like-
finally.
He's
I've
like,
got six
"Ah."
My
episodes.
evenness is rising after what Brookhouse said about Grogan.
well, this guy kind of looks like Grogu.
Can
They
we-
froze
Yeah,
me.
wow.
He looks like
Can we
Grogu.
take
No,
him?
it doesn't.
It's official.
Not
KO hates
Grogu.
Grogu.
It's not.
But no, okay. So I mean, you can knock him out if you wanted.
No,
You could
no,
kill, no, okay.
no,
Since
no,
when is
no.
Nithvari showing
Nithvari's
his
not
matches?
gonna let him do that.
Oh dear.
Well, he turns to Nithvari and he's like, "Well, what do you want with me, mistress?"
Can he be our guide to Cragmore?
Yes, I can do that. He says, "Yes, I can do that. Please don't kill
It's
me."
no secret entrance to the
All
place.
right.
Oh, yeah. Is
Is
there any
there a
secret entrance?
secret entrance? He says.
I've got a feeling he might send, I've got a feeling he might send that to the ambush.
I
Secret
give him some
entrance.
food.
Ah! He's like, really? Ah,
Yes.
well, do you want me
Here
to
you go.
smell your feet? I can smell them. I'm very good at that.
Don't smell
Yuck.
KOs.
Ah,
No, you don't need to smell anybody's feet. Just
so kind, so kind.
come hang with us.
I think we should put a rope
Ooh.
around his neck, though.
No.
Yeah, we can't trust
No.
him.
If he runs off and he alerts them that we're coming, so I think the rope, at least around his waist, maybe not his neck, but at least around his waist, because you don't want him running and telling everybody that we're coming.
They just head back to town for a rest.
He's just a
Mhm.
poor little defenseless goblin.
No, with an army of goblins at Cragmar Castle that we're heading to.
He's part of the clan.
we-
Do you
we
think
need
he's
a
going to
long
side
rest.
with us over the clan?
All right.
Oh,
He ain't gonna
I
side
guess,
with us.
yeah.
Hold on. I got a suggestion. Put a goblin in a prison that we pass by area.
You
Well, no, he
guys-
can show us.
the
He
sh-
can
the
show us
sheriff
some
does have a pen if you want to secure him somewhere.
Well, if we want to secure him while we long rest, I mean, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. You have a.
But I don't think we should leave him there. I think we should take him with us and have him lead us to Cragmar to see if
Okay,
there's a secret
fine. We can
entrance or
put-
something.
We can put a little thing around his waist, but I want
his
us to be
waist.
nice to him.
Right.
And I feed him.
He sort of like grabs
Okay.
Nithvari. He like huddles behind Nithvari's legs.
Coward
Just grab
minder.
becoming your pet again.
Yeah, and I pet him a little.
Oh my
Oh, dear.
goodness. She's got a little
dear,
pet.
This is Manadorian
I like
in
him.
medieval time.
He flinches at first.
Oh, because he's
moments
been
to give him a sock.
Master has given Dobby clothes.
Hey, Christian. Hello.
Oh, Christian Catton, what's happening, man? Welcome aboard. So Droop the Goblin sort of trails behind there it is, behind Nithvari. You guys, if you're done here, I think you are. Return to the town of Phandelver, yes?
Yeah.
And as you make your way
Yes.
down actually you guys come out sort of at the base of the cliff here in the edge of the forest, and you can see that there's the town is a little ways to the west of you, and you can even see there's already like a small crowd of people like gathered here and a bit of commotion. Looks like
What, no
let's knock 'em
cheering?
out. A bit of cheering. Like, yeah, a little bit of cheering and some swearing and insults. Right?
Hide the goblin.
Hide the goblin.
There can never
Right,
be
yeah.
peace between goblins and humans. I don't believe in-
Insults towards us?
No, not towards you.
Oh, okay.
In fact, as you listen closer, you can hear like, yeah, red brand scum, bandit, pig. Right?
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, as you sort
Where
of
are you going, KO? He always runs.
He always runs.
We need to put a lock on him.
We need to put a rope around his neck.
Right? Yeah, rope around his neck.
I can cut the rope off.
Nithvari's already got one pet she's keeping an eye on. She only needs two.
So as you approach sort of the town, you can see that there's like a few of the villagers are sort of standing around, just like a handful, right? The mayor is there with his sort of pilgrim hat, and the sheriff is there with his one arm. And he's got his sword out, and there's a couple. There's like two. There's one. No, let's say there's one. Yeah, there's one. Hang on. Tick tick tick. Yeah, there's one like red brand corpse in the street, right? And there's another like on his stomach, and he's given up. And it's you recognize the two of them as two of the four that you guys let like run away.
Right? We should take this opportunity to slice their heads off.
Well, now you want to get vicious.
Not the goblin.
No, don't kill them
Not
yet.
the goblin, no.
We need to get
but the red
information.
brands, screw them.
Sildar says the cleric's right. This one's my prisoner, and we won't be executing him. Says that thing behind you, though.
Hey,
Oh, they're coming for you.
you leave
no,
Grogu
no,
alone.
My name's Drew. Grogu means something mean in my language. My name's
Okay,
Drew.
whatever his name is.
Drew.
I take my long sword and I just chop one of their heads off. I ain't got time for him.
So there's only one that's alive.
So I behead him.
Do me a favor. Hang on a second. Make an attack roll.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay. Well, you kill him, and the sheriff is like, "Hey, that was mine."
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Way to go.
Like, what are you doing? Why?
Making people mad.
I had a lot of questions to ask him, pal.
So
It's not going to bring your arm back.
He's like, I know. He sheaths the weapon and he says, "Then I'll have to talk to that thing." And he points to Droop.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
Then he's gonna lock him up in his prison.
No,
he can
he's-
talk to him
no.
behind bars, so he's
No,
safe.
he's going to stay with me.
Well, then you're going
Says,
in
you
jail.
can come with.
Right. Because we've got to put him somewhere safe while we do our long rest.
Oh, no hiding.
He can.
Why can't he stay with me?
I don't.
The sheriff is like, "Look, how can you? I mean,
Hey-o.
will it?
I'm going to the end.
Can you
He's
bind
going
its
to sleep.
hands?" Yeah. Okay. That's the end. Look,
Well,
What do
we
you
can ask
want to
him
know,
questions.
Sildar?
you're gonna have to.
Right.
Well, I want to know. So you know what? He wants to know a lot of the things you guys already know, actually.
So we
Oh,
already got what we need.
Whoops.
Hey,
Bye,
thanks for coming in
Anna.
Anna's World of Bricks.
Yes, thanks for coming.
All right. Well, he says, "All right, look, you cleared out the red brands. You're clearly capable." And he says, "It's just one goblin, I guess. Look, if you keep an eye on it, then fine. You'll have to convince Toblin at the inn to let it stay there. That's not my business. But yeah."
Well, we can always tie him up outside.
No.
He's like, "That's probably a bad idea for if you want to keep it alive." He says,
No.
"I don't know why. I mean, it's just like to kill you in your sleep." Droop is like, "No, I would never."
No, I give him something to drink and some more food, and I tell him it's going to be okay.
It's not a cat.
it's not a cat.
It's got sharp teeth, claws. It's kind of mean.
Can I
Maybe it
just
is a
kill
cat.
it?
No,
Oh, like, no. Don't start a
I got
fight
all my
between
spell
the
slots
among
back.
us.
You stay back.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I'm not involved. I'm in.
Yes.
Burn my sorrow.
You are welcomed at the inn by Toblin and his family, the innkeep and such. They're quite happy to see you and hear of your successful endeavor up at the Tresendar Manor, running out the red brands. The lot of you are not going to be paying for food or drink or board this evening.
All right.
The townsfolk have sort of like come out, and they're kind of, a lot of them kind of just like a bit of a slow clap as you walk back through town, right? Like some thankful head nods and a few handshakes, right? And you see a couple kids in the square, and one of them is like smacking. One of them has like a red like piece of fabric tied around him arm, and the other kid is smacking him, and he's all like, look, I'm KO, I'm Legolas, smack.
Aw.
All right.
There you go, right? The heroes of Phandelver, hooray! Geez, slopes. No slopes. And when the rest of you sort of make your way to the inn, you're also welcomed. And then the innkeeper's like, yo, what is that? What is it doing on my floor? He points at Droop.
I'm not involved.
That's Droop.
Yeah, we don't, these things, we're not, that's
We
not.
don't serve their kind here.
We don't serve their kind.
He's our prisoner, and he stays with us.
You're gonna have to get the droids out of here. It's like,
I'm not involved.
says, all right, well, if it stays in your, keep it in your room. It's not allowed on the floor, and make sure it doesn't steal anything.
Okay.
Droop is like,
Nithvari, you're putting a lot of trust in this creature.
I know. It better come in handy.
My Warhammer's ready.
I'm gonna lock our door tonight.
I'm gonna get. I asked him what he'd like to eat.
Oh,
he's all, I'm used to gruel and like boot leather. So
But what would
if
you
you have
like?
fresh leather would be nice.
These are not the goblins you were looking for.
Okay. Do they
is there-
like meat?
Yeah, meat.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
allowed
I give
to
him.
eat
I give him
meat.
some meat.
Okay, he's extremely pleased with the meal he gets. Yeah. You eat this every day?
Twice on
And so
Sunday.
could you. Just hang out with me.
Says, well, I can carry things if they're light things. I can tell funny jokes. I survived by entertaining people. No jokes? It's okay. He's like, no, I understand. They all seem to end with somebody getting eaten anyways.
Can you dance?
Jokes for later. Now's
Yes,
the
I
time to
dance.
rest.
I dance. I'm
Dance,
good at
goblin,
smelling.
dance.
I'm good at
No.
smelling for the feet.
No. Let's
Um,
go take a long rest and he can smell my feet.
There we
Ew.
go. Yes.
Gross.
I shoot a bow at his feet and tell him to dance. Dance, goblin,
No,
dance.
I block it.
Oh no!
GLS.
Don't
the
start a problem with all of us.
The goblin
Four of
dance
us.
dad jokes are all pun style jokes, and they all end with somebody getting eaten. And then he ate them. The creativity is lacking, but hey.
A goblin walks into a bar. The innkeeper says,
So you guys, yes, Stedsidious, they were able to retain the Staff of Glass, the magical Staff of Defense. So you guys spend the night in the inn, right?
do we
And
get
as-
to level up?
What's that?
Do we get
Yeah.
to level up?
Yes, that's a good point. I apologize. I need to think about experience. So you spend the night at the inn. I gave you some experience last time, right? You get a little bit more now because of the thing you slew, the beast, the Nothic. Let me look that up real quick,
Nothic.
which is 400, I believe. Oh,
I
no,
thought
that's
the
not-
banana bug.
What's that? The banana bug. Where is it? There it is. Between 4 people, give everybody 115, an extra 115 experience. 115. It's probably a little more than it's worth, but that's okay. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Maths.
I understand. So actually, yes, you guys do in fact level up. So I guess we'll take care of that moment or moments currently, which is so starting with who volunteers as tribute.
Tribute.
Who do we start with first? I'm looking at on the heroes list. I see KO at the top, so I'm going with you, sir.
Yeah.
Please change your class and level to 3.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
Mayo.
Oh, you know what? I can't swear by the character man, sir, but if it works, it works.
Did someone say Mayo?
Looks like it
Hi,
might be.
Mayo.
Oh,
Yeah.
it asked me to choose divine dominion.
Yeah, that's odd. Here, let me do it this way. Let's do it manually, because I don't think I have like the appropriate divine domains anyways. I doubt you can pick war. All right. Yeah, so if you can go up in the upper right there and click cancel.
Okay.
Just do this manually. Does that not work? There you go. All right, so here, I'm going to do it this way. I'll do it by hitting the gear and changing that to 3. And that'll change that. That'll change a lot of the default stuff. Now, the things you now get access to as a cleric of level 3, basically, you get 2nd level spells.
If you
look on like your spells list, right, it should have in the 2 area, you have 2 out of, and we can bump that up, 2. You also have 4. So I don't know how you like to do it. Do you count down or do you count up? Sorry.
I prefer countdown.
Okay, yeah.
Because
So
it's-
you
it's
have 4 of
top
4 and
remain.
2 of 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can add, if you have the spell list, you have sort of at your disposal all the 2nd level spells of clericdom, which I can add to your character sheet in the future. But for now, you can sort of you sort of have those at your disposal, and you will have to sort of. Oh, you also get 1 extra in your memory, so you can sort of you can sort of pick and choose if you remember that. I'll make some notes on that in the future. I believe you now have that you can like red dot. Is it 3, 6? Yeah, it's your spell, it's your level plus others. So you can add like 1 more like red dot, like you get 6 more that you can sort of spread around between the 1st and the 2nd level spells. You also have perpetually at your disposal the spells magic weapon and spiritual weapon, which is handy. Spiritual weapon is an extremely handy one. And magic weapon turns any weapon that you touch into a magical weapon in case it needs it. I will have to. Oh, actually, wait. Those are 3rd level spells. No, that's never mind. No, they're not. They're 2nd level spells. I'm dumb. I'm reading that backwards. Okay. Sorry. The last thing I think we need to do is hit points. And as I am a benevolent dungeon master, some might even say magnanimous. I am forgiving on the hit point rolls. So please roll a D8, and we will take either what you roll, or we will take like the average of what you tend to roll in this situation. What did we roll there? What did we get? We got a 4. So you actually rolled a 5. But I believe your constitution is what?
-1.
All right, so you get 4 hit points to add 4 hit points to your total.
Okay.
Christian, I think at least one person says that. I'm pretty sure it's me. And that is the sum total of the
Do I get like
of the leveling.
ability points, skill points?
Those go up actually next level. Next level, we will boost our ability points a little bit. I also wanted to
I'm
note.
confused with 3 and 4 all the time.
Yep. I also wanted to note that you, KO, sort of specifically, or especially because of your war domain, you're actually able to use that longsword you found with no penalty. Because only war clerics are allowed to use those sorts of weapons and heavy armor. Otherwise, you would be restricted to your like warhammer, etc. But no,
I didn't touch that beginning.
I'm sorry. I was probably covering my mouth like this. You are able, because you're a war priest, because you're a war domain cleric. You're able to use the longsword that you found, the magical longsword, without any penalty.
Without penalty.
Yeah. So
what's
normally
that mean?
speaking, clerics are not allowed to use that weapon. But you, having been trained as a specific like war cleric, are allowed to use that weapon.
Okay. Glad I keep it.
Just a little narrative detail I wanted to make sure people knew, or you knew you had before when we moved on. Next on the list, I believe, is hello Axelplate, is LEGOlas. LEGOlas, right. You're a fighter.
Yes.
You get to pick your martial archetype, which means that's sort of your subclass, right? So from here, you can choose to be either the champion, which is a very simple sort of class. Makes you basically better at everything, right? Your crit range is doubled, so you critical on a 19 and a 20 instead of just the 20. And you sort of get better across the board over time as the champion. The battle master, you are able to choose from a variety of specific kind of like moves and maneuvers that you can deploy during combat. Most of them are perfectly compatible with the bow. Things like you can knock people back or trip people up or disarm them or like do extra damage or like hit more accurately, things like that.
What's going to let me use spells?
So I was looking at that. The thing that would let you use spells is probably the Eldritch Knight. The only downside to that, and I'm not saying this to discourage you. In fact, if you want to go this way, I'm totally cool with it. It's the Eldritch Knight. There's also like an arcane archer. The problem with both of those is that their powers are derived from your intelligence. So they won't necessarily be, I don't know what your intelligence bonus is.
0.
So they won't necessarily be as powerful as you might like.
Sorry.
But that said, there are plenty of spells that maybe don't use saves. So like you can probably work around that if you wanted to.
Well, and I'm going to get some extra. I'll be able to level one of those up soon, won't I?
Yes, you will. Absolutely. Yeah. I have no idea. I have no issue if you want to take either. I mean, I think.
Hey, Zissou.
Let me look. So I haven't played with the Arcane Archer, but I don't see why that wouldn't be. I mean, that sounds like it's kind of up your alley.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of leaning towards. Okay,
and it is functionally like. Yeah, I mean, if you have that sort of a description in front of you, I have no like it's functionally like a ranged battle master. So like it has this very similar mechanics, which I think works fine. So if you want to do that, I'm all for it.
Yeah, let's give it a whirl.
Okay, so let's see here. This is going to take a sec. So starting off, you gain proficiency in either Arcana or Nature.
Both intelligence. Arcane is magic, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me do
macro.
that. I'm going to do that one.
Okay. Who's winning? I am. No. All right. You also get to choose either, and this is a spell, and when I can actually drag it onto your character sheet for simplicity's sake. Either it's a cantrip, simple one, either thaumaturgy, which is like changing up the lights, different colors and intensity, like sounds and things like that, or druidcraft, which is like manipulating minor things. You can make the certain small things grow or bloom. Battling a kraken. Okay, there you go, Haley Raystra. I like it. Haley Stout.
Let's do the thing that makes things grow.
All right, Druidcraft. I will add that to your. Whoops, that's the wrong place. Click. Druidcraft. There it is. So that is now, and the description of it should be, if you look on your spells page, should also be there if you click on Druidcraft. Let's see here. What's next for the Arcane Archer? Arcane Shot. I'm going to copy and paste this right here just for like a description so that everyone sees it, and so that you see it too. And we can plug that into your, here we go. I'll put it up here. Arcane Shot. Arcane Shot. I don't actually technically know what it does, but it's what you get. And there we go. Boom. Looks like you get a magical shot or something, right? You can apply one of your arcane shot options to that arrow. You decide what option. Oh, that's the thing that powers you have a variety of different arcane shots. I see, and you get 2 of them. This is the mechanic that is a lot like the Battle Master, that has a certain type of dice that it expends. And now you get to pick from that list. I think you see 2, right? Once per turn. Yes, you get to pick 2 of these abilities. Shadow Arrow, Seeking Arrow, Piercing Arrow, Grasping Arrow, Enfeebling Arrow, Bursting Arrow, Beguiling Arrow, or Vanishing Arrow. You get a pair of them.
Oh, thank you, Christian.
I don't
Hey, thanks,
see.
man. Take care, bro.
Where do I see this at?
Oh, you may not be looking at it. I will. This is on here. Let me. I will copy this link. I'll actually put this link in our Discord if that's okay. And that is a link to sort of a resource page. It has all the classes and things like that. So feel free to take a look at that. Before you do, though, let us roll your hit points, and then I will move on to somebody else while you choose 2 of those powers.
Okay.
So please roll a d10. And since I am
just regular,
yes. And we will add 8. That is higher than your average. So we'll take 8. And please add your Constitution bonus to that and add that total to your hit points. So it should be plus 9. I believe that gives you 27.
All right, 27 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
All right. And then, and also the other thing I need to do for you real quick is change 2 to 3. Boop. And that will change a variety of things sort of in the background. And yeah, there you go. Okay.
When do we get to level up our stats on the side there?
Level 4.
Oh, so next level.
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So next up, I believe, is Nithvari, right?
Sure.
Nithvari, if I'm not mistaken, on the list. Oh, heroes I see on the right. Yes. So Nithvari, you are a sorcerer, correct?
That's what I'm told.
You gain a variety of things. So you see your sorcery points where you have 2 of them.
Okay. Hold on a sec, because I had to refresh because something froze.
Yep. Yes. I see you have sorcery points. You
yes,
now have
I do.
3 of those.
Sweet.
Yep. You also get 1. So you learn 1 more spell from the sorcerer's spell list. Now this spell can be either 1st or 2nd level because you now have access to 2nd level spells.
I'm looking at my 2nd level spell for my class at the moment.
Now remember that for you, KO, you actually have like the entire list of spells.
Yeah.
Right? But you can pick 6, right? From between the 1st and the 2nd level ones. And at any time, every day, you can change that 6 up. So you get to sort of like adjust your spell list to situations in a way that other people don't. The only sort of, I guess, other detail is that each spell level, first spell, like level 1 spells, level 2 spells, you have 2 of them that you will always have prepared at no extra like expense. And those are the ones that come to you specifically from like your domain.
Okay.
There's a lot of sort of moving parts in the spells with clerics, but like you'll see it sort of starts to fall into place. So Nithvari, I don't know if you see a list of 2nd level spells handy. If I
real quick, Chris.
Yeah.
Where did you put that link to?
In our Discord, in the D&D Discord general. I think I put it. Oh no, I didn't. I put it in the wrong Discord. Sorry, I put it in my D&D Discord. There, there it is. Lego D&D channel. There it is.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, that is and everyone can sort of follow that actual link, and you can sort of maneuver to your class and things like that if you need to. But yeah. So Amberlia, you get to pick a spell if you want. I mean, you eventually will, I'm sure. Let me see what else happens to you as a sorcerer. A level 3 sorcerer.
So just to verify, so I have 4 level 1 slots and 2 level 1 slots, or
And
I'm
two
sorry,
level-
2 level 2 slots.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you only get to pick 1 more spell to
Mhm.
add to your list of 4 now, but you can if you take a 2nd level spell, you can cast it twice. See what I'm saying?
Or can't you cast some at level 2?
You can cast a lot of spells at level 2, yes.
Okay.
So you could take an extra 1st level spell and then just use the 2nd level slots to power them and make them more powerful. Totally viable. Furthermore, so yeah, that's your you get 2nd level slots.
So just to verify,
yeah,
I can either pick 1 level 1 spell or 1 level 2 spell.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And I only ever get 1 level 2 spell, right?
It's up to you. You'll get to pick them. So next level, you'll get another spell, and you get to pick whether.
Next level. Okay. Okay. So, so for this,
it seems
level,
like for the sorcerer, at pretty much every level, you get 1 new spell. There might be some parts where that plateaus, but for the most part, every level you get 1 extra spell in your list.
Got it.
Yeah, there is this part where that plateaus a little bit, but not much. It's not for a while. And then finally, penultimately, second to last, let's see here, you're draconic. You get meta magic. So you get to pick, sort of like LEGOlas gets to pick a couple like abilities. You get to pick 2 from the meta magic list. Are your spells going to be more careful, where allies in the blast automatically succeed their saves? Is it going to be distant, so there's a longer range on your spells? Will they do more damage? Will they last longer? Or there's a variety of things you can do to your spells. But before you pick those 2 abilities, if you would, please roll your hit points, which is a D8. No, it's a D6. I apologize.
D6.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
All right. So since I'm benevolent and magnanimous, you actually get 4 plus your. So you get 4 plus your Constitution bonus, which is what?
Let me load that up again. Constitution is 1.
So it's 5 hit points. Plus, because you're a draconic sorcerer, your dragon blood gives you even more health. You get 6. So add 6 hit points to your maximum, please.
Okay. And
then you can choose your meta magic powers, and we'll move on to Rawnie. Ms. Rawnie.
Is that link in the Discord?
Here, I can put it there.
No, because I can't access Discord.
Oh no? Okay, well.
No.
You can't access.
Can you
your
do
own
it in the
Discord?
private chat here?
We have a private chat. I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's here. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, yes, I see it.
Let me see what I can find. Hold on. I believe I've minimized the thing that I need.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry,
that's
Discord
not it. No.
doesn't stay running for me. It crashes all the time.
Discord doesn't stay running. You have a private chat? Where is that?
You know what?
Private
I can
chat.
do it.
There
I can
it
do
is.
it another
There
time.
it is. Here. No. Stop. There it is. Boom. Boop, boop, boop. Very handy. I didn't know that was a thing. Very cool. All right. And then Rawnie. Yes. So Rawnie is a rogue.
I am.
Rogues get your stuff is going to be easy. So we're going to change your level to 3, right? Sorry about that. Reasonably
That's
easy. Change your level to 3. Let's see here. Your sneak attack goes up to 2d6. So now you do more damage when you are like flanking someone or surprise them. And then you get to pick your roguish archetype, which is sort of your subclass. And on those, I believe you can be ones in the player's handbook, and there are a few others, but the ones in the player's handbook are the thief, which is very sort of classic. You're fast with your hands. You can unlock or disarm traps even like faster, so it doesn't take a full action to do. So maybe if like you're in a hurry and the boulder's rolling down the tunnel, you're able to open the door and get out of the way before it smashes it, right? You also climb and jump further and faster, right, than other people.
Sweet.
There's also the assassin. You strike from the darkness. If you strike first, you do more damage. If you strike first, you have advantage on people. And if you surprise someone, like you crit them, you also get a little extra proficiency there. And the other one is the arcane trickster, where you have access to like magic.
That's the one I want.
I want
the one with magic.
Everyone wants magic.
Yes.
Okay, well, the arcane trickster it is.
Everyone got magic.
You get cantrips. Okay. So let's see here. You get cantrips and you get spell slots. Let's see here. So the arcane trickster clicked. You get 3 cantrips. So if we go to the little spells tab, one of them has to be mage hand.
Bye, Christine.
Okay.
Hi, Christian. Thanks, man. So I can drag that in there.
Okay.
Do you have a list of cantrips?
I do.
Handy at all?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Cool. If you have them at hand, do you know which ones you want?
I want
ready.
fire. Yeah. I want firebolt and
Okay.
shocking grasp.
And shocking grasp. Okay.
Yep. Firebolt for sure. That's mine. I love that
So
one.
you have firebolt and shocking grasp. Now you also get, what else do you get as an arcane trickster? You get the spell casting, where there's more to do there. It shows how many slots you get. How many slots do you get? It says, was it 3?
I think
No, 2.
2.
You get 2. You have 3 spell. Oh, well, these are for first level spells, though. So your cantrips you can
Gotcha.
use at will, right?
Right.
So the first spells of known, first level, 2 of which you must choose from enchantments and illusion spells upon the wizard list. So you have a slight restriction on what first level spells you can know. Let me see if there's a restriction on the... No, not on the cantrips. Okay. So anything that is illusion or... We're looking at it. What does it say? Illusion or enchantment from the wizard's spell list on level 1. That means we're looking at... What are we looking at? We're looking at color spray, disguise self, distort value, illusory script, so you can fake something that's written.
How many of these do I get?
2.
2.
Silent Image, which is probably some sort of like a decent illusion that doesn't make any sound. Enchantments, Silvery Barbs and Sleep. Sleep is a powerful low-level spell. Throwing that
He
one out
is a
there.
big fan of that one.
I say it because it packs a lot of punch for like a first-level spell. Against anything that's against larger creatures, it's basically useless, but it's pretty nice. Silvery Barbs is one I'm unfamiliar with. The triggering creature must re-roll, so you basically inflict disadvantage on a creature. There's also Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Force another creature to laugh uncontrollably. And that is sort of the list. It's short.
Okay.
There's laughing. Go on. And
You said, what was the one that you said? The sleep?
Sleep.
I want that one.
Sleep
and
is
disguise
good.
self.
And disguise
You
self.
don't cast
Okay.
it on me all the time.
Huh? I'm going to cast it on you.
Well, soon it won't work.
Right.
See, he'll have too many hit points. But not for a while. Sleep and disguise self.
Yes.
Okay. And you have 2 slots of, and it doesn't let me. Oh, you know what? There's something I might have to change. I'm gonna have to do some bug fixing on the character sheets and stuff for the next session, but no big deal. And let's see here. Is there anything else involved in being an arcane trickster? God, everyone's gonna be magic. All right. I'm fine with that. I'm fine. Mage Hand Legerdemain. When you cast your special, your mage hand can be invisible. And you can perform additional tasks with it. You can use it to stow things in a container worn or carried by another creature. So you can plant something on somebody, sort of, which I guess you can't do with the original mage hand. Interesting. I'm sort of weird. You can retrieve an object in a container worn or carried by another creature. So you can use it to pickpocket people.
I can pickpocket.
From range. Or you can use it to use your tools to unlock like doors and disarm traps at range.
Ooh.
Range, unlock.
You can perform one of these tasks without being noticed if you succeed on a sleight of hand check contested by its perception. So you can do things at distance and sneakily if nobody notices you.
Gotcha.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, that can go in. That'll go in your character sheet too. And there we go.
I know what arrows I want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What cool. Which ones are they?
Enfeebling arrow.
Okay.
And
How
piercing arrow.
You got 2, right?
Yeah.
So enfeebling arrow.
That'll come in handy for all of us.
Takes extra damage. It also has to make a con save.
And their attacks only are half as strong until
if it fails its save, then its attacks are half as strong.
Yeah.
No matter what, you do extra damage.
Yeah.
That's cool. An extra 2d6. Necrotic, which could be important. But there's a chance that it's like weak for an entire turn.
Yeah.
Pretty handy. And you said also piercing arrow?
Yeah.
You don't make an attack roll. Instead, it shoots for 30 feet. So it's short range. But it ignores cover, and all creatures make a dex save. Okay, that's kind of cool. So there's a chance that you can hit multiple creatures with that shot. And it just shoots through like bricks and walls and things like that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Do I get any extra hit points?
You do. I'm sorry. Please
No, that's okay.
roll I believe, a D8 for a rogue.
A D8?
Yes, a D8 for a rogue, if you would.
Oh. Did it roll? Yep. Okay. So I get 4 extra?
Oh, so you get 4 plus your... Actually, let me see something here real quick. It might be 5.
Oh, okay.
It's 5 plus your constitution bonus, which is 0. So 5 extra.
Okay. So I'm up to 20. I'm for it.
Am I not?
20's better than
magnanimous?
15.
Am I not benevolent? So generous with the hit points.
Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome. You're the first. You're first to thank me. No. +1 experience for Rawnie.
Oh, yay!
Okay.
Aw.
Sorry.
He's no longer benevolent.
I saw that KO. You're not taking my staff.
It only lasts a little time.
She said she wasn't getting rid of it. And she meant it.
Yeah, but he's
it
right.
is.
He's like, I'm gonna steal it. Hmm.
All right.
It's right.
So
I'm gonna kill
Huh?
Droopy. So
I took my turn at me, now I'm not taking it seriously.
poor Drew. So you guys, as you sort of wrap up your leveling thing, right? You are. Oh, I can close that, can't I? Good. You sort of wake up in the morning, right? Refreshed, first time in a little bit, right?
How's
and I-
my little goblin?
How
doing?
is Droop? How did you
no
keep Droop
shenanigans
for the
over
night?
the night.
Well, I let him
It's
sleep
no
curled
long
up
rest
at the
button.
end of my bed.
Like actually on the bed?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Oh dear.
he's extremely grateful. He's extremely grateful. And do me a favor.
Yeah.
So before bedtime, he's like, what are you guys gonna do with me? Huh?
Well, I'd like to keep you.
I can be a pet. Okay. Well, you fed me well. You didn't kill me.
No,
So
I won't let anybody hurt you.
Or so you say.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage, please.
Okay. Hold on.
Just to do this, I can see everything.
You can see everything.
I can see what Studious is saying about Grogu.
Grogu curls up on the bed peacefully. He says,
Are you mad I rolled the 20?
You hear him mumbling, kind mistress, kind, so kind. Wow, I haven't been warm in so long.
I put a little blanket over him.
Oh, he's so grateful. He's so grateful.
Chris,
Yeah.
do you only press long rest button?
You can try that if you want. I don't know what it's going to do for you. But
Well,
it's like, I actually haven't seen that mechanic in action.
He
That's a
just
new mechanic.
he just
that
wants to
we're
press a
putting out.
button. That's
Please
all.
do. Please push the long rest button on your character sheet and see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm curious. It might refresh your spell slots. It might like refresh your hit points. Does it? Nice. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, everyone can do that. Please, at the very least, put your hit points, etc., at maximum for.
Where is the long rest button?
I believe it's on the right side above your like not abilities, but like your
Feature and trait.
features and traits. Thank you. Kind of in the middle on the right, I think.
Oh, there it is.
Is it on your character sheet?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
should be. I think so.
Gotcha.
I can see it on
There it is. Yeah, yeah.
How come my on my token my hit points are still 12 of 18?
That is a good question. It might be lagged. It might also not be associated.
said
I see
27.
18 of 18.
I should have
So it might be
27
lagged.
though.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Let me see something.
Oh, there it is.
Did it update? What? Oh,
I found it.
oh, never mind. There we go. When we drag a new token on, it'll say 20. There, it says 27. I don't know. Maybe it took a while. Maybe it doesn't say it on your side. It does on mine.
Okay.
It will on our next token, I think.
Yeah.
And the next time we pull a token in. So you guys are come downstairs, and you're greeted by Toblin, the sort of friendly innkeep.
By the way,
Yeah.
I have a little vest that I've put on my little goblin.
Now she's dressing him.
He's extremely like
Coddled.
he's coddled. He's
Yeah.
like, wow. He's sort of like he's like super proud of himself.
Are you giving him a bow tie too?
Oh,
If you
Nithvari's
want
got a
one,
thing for
yes.
goblins.
Oh god.
This D&D gone the one way.
KO's starting to feel a little neglected here.
Yeah,
Oh,
We were friends.
I don't
He
trust
was the
goblins.
pet.
Just a sec. Just for the fun of it. There's Droop.
And his little
Oh.
vest.
That's Droop with his little
Aw.
vest. Right.
Trust it with
so
the
cute.
I just slash it with my new sword.
You came up with that fast. I gotta say.
The power of the internet. Thank you. I didn't make it. You know, it's somebody else's talent. Probably AI art at this point. I don't know. So you guys are greeted by Toblin the innkeep, and he's sort of like he's cleaning up, and you can hear some bacon sizzling in the back, right? And some eggs cooking, right? You can smell that stuff.
Bacon.
And he's like, "Yeah, that's right. There's breakfast for you guys." He says,
Yeah.
"So I guess the guests of honor have arrived." And he sort of looks back over the bar, and you can see there's already people here waiting for you. Like the mayor is there, and he's got like a folder with a whole sheet, like he's got a bunch of papers. The sheriff is sort of sitting at one of the tables, and he's wearing a leather jerkin, and with his one arm sort of strapped in, and he's got like a canvas wrapped sort of like box or something on the table next to him. You can see that there's a wagon kind of pulled up out front of the inn, and in it you see the woman and the two kids that you rescued from the Red Brand
Oh
jail.
yay, they made it.
Right? Yeah.
Yay.
So the mayor is like, "Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're here." He says, he straightens his hat and he straightens his little tie. And he's like, I sure hope you're staying. I sure hope you're staying, and I sure hope that you can help us some more. Because and he sort of looks over at the sheriff. He says, "Sheriff's a good man, but he's not what he was, right?"
Well, he's literally missing an arm, so of course he's not what he was.
Yeah, and he still took on those 4 Red Brands, even though they were kind of unarmed. But it didn't matter. He was
Unarmed.
He's quite brave.
Three-quarters of the man he used to be.
I didn't mean to make the joke.
That joke.
Unarmed.
He says, well. Anyway, the sheriff sort of like clears his throat, right? He says, and the mayor says, "Well, anyway, if you need work," he says, "It looks like our stream has stopped."
What?
Oh, never mind. It's just sort of pausing for me. Not a big deal.
Oh.
So he says, if you need money, there's work here in town. There's plenty of folk who need help. There are orcs to the east. There's the monsters in the forest, of course. He sort of looks through his sheaf of papers, and he's like, "There's a whole bunch of other things that this town needs, honestly."
What is the description of these monsters in the forest?
What's that?
What is this description?
Oh, the
These
monsters in the forest. He's talking about the monsters at the Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah.
The goblins and bugbears and the Red Brands, basically. Although they are
we
not.
don't have flash a goblin for that.
Stud Sidious, yes. This is. I actually purchased this. This is. You don't necessarily have to. You can use a lot of open resources if you want. But I purchased this adventure because it's really good and I've used it a bunch. And so yeah, this is the map of like the little town that they've had. It's sort of a like almost Wild West in a way. It's at the edges of civilization.
Well, I think we're going to head towards Cragmar Castle next.
Well, that is where you know that I should actually share this. Where are the Rockseeker brothers, your employers and friends, right? You know that Gundren, the guy who employed you,
dudes.
right? Gundren, the guy who employed you, is currently being held in the Cragmaw Castle. In a place ominously called the Eating Cave.
Ew.
It's a creature called KingsRule, who takes orders from a mysterious figure named the Black Spider. Go on, Amberlaugh.
No, I was going to say, I do have one suggestion. I wonder if we should do like a little bit of a side quest type thing where we can maybe get some money, get some potions, and like, do that stuff before we
Experience.
head over.
Potion.
Yes, that's it. Is
More experience.
more experience, more.
Yeah,
miles.
a little bit more experience, but just,
Before
and
we head there.
Also, like, I've got some new spells and stuff that like it would be good to be able to kind of
Practice.
play with and practice.
All right.
That's a good idea. I like that idea.
So
Plus,
in the-
we need
go
to
on.
divvy up our winnings. We
Yeah,
that's true.
we
You have
still
to divvy
have-
up your winnings.
We still
You also have one further. Then the sheriff says, "Yeah, you also. There's one other thing for you." And he sort of brings the box, right, with a wrapped gift, right, and he sets it down, and he sort of looks at KO, and he says, "I said if anything happened to me, you could have it, but I'm not." After fighting those red brands there in the street, like I'm not going to have much use for it anymore. And he unwraps his breastplate, right? And there it is, and it's got
We didn't have to kill him to get it.
it's got like the flaming,
Right.
it's got the flaming like the hand with a sword is the sort of the symbol of your deity, right? Because he was a believer too. So what he's going to do is he gives you his, I believe it is, breastplate, if I'm not mistaken. I want to make sure I'm giving you the right thing. Where's my armor and shields? Is that what it is? Because you're currently wearing what, a chain shirt, I believe, or no, scale mail?
Chainmail.
You're wearing chain mail. Oh wait, you're wearing chain mail. Oh, then no, then it is splint mail is what he's giving you. So it's like it's basically one step up.
Okay.
Not much, but we can find it. I can find it here and put it on your character sheet. Splint mail, right? It's basically.
Can I wear two armor at the same time?
No, I'm afraid not. I mean, yes, you can certainly try. Yes, you can wear two sets of armor at the same time. It's very uncomfortable, very heavy. It doesn't provide any extra armor.
Who else can carry?
You will not be
heavy
sneaking
armor?
anywhere.
You will not be sneaking anywhere.
Who can carry?
I don't think anyone in the group can use chain armor. I don't think anyone. Actually, I can. Let me amend that. I'm certain LEGOlas can, because he's a fighter. However, I'm not sure. We'd have to double check to see if you can get. It might be good for you, but the heavier armor, the less of a benefit you get from your dexterity.
Right.
I think you have a reasonably high dexterity.
I do.
So there's kind of a sweet spot there, and we can see what if that fits. Let me look up the splint mail one more time. There it is, splint armor. I will slap that onto your character sheet there. That gives you a 19 armor class now instead of an 18. I don't know why there are two. Did you do it? Maybe you did it. I'm just a doof. But if you can unclick your chainmail from your inventory, that will like sort of prevent any issues. Yeah, there we go. So your armor class went up 1. And for you, LEGOlas, chainmail provides armor class of 16 with no bonus from dexterity.
So I lose my dexterity bonus.
Yeah, but your AC will be 16. And you will have disadvantage on stealth checks. And you need a 13 strength in order to like carry it effectively.
No, I don't want it.
Okay, it's too heavy.
Okay, I'll sell it then.
It's too heavy for you. Okay, yeah, you could sell it for. Oh, wow. Well, it's pretty used, but you could sell it for 10 gold if you want. The local guy will take it for a little. We'll take it off you for a little bit. That's fine. So the last thing that we'll do before we close for the day, and you guys sort of are deciding what you want to do, right? And I can actually put together kind of a quest list for you if you want. But one quest that kind of jumps out at you is twofold. One, the lady Myrna and her 2 kids on the wagon sort of wave at you, right? And she gestures you over. And she says, I didn't want to say this in front of, she sort of looks around to anyone else, but she hands you guys this rolled up like scroll, right? And on it is a detailed map of a place up north called Thunder Tree. I'm going to move you guys to the broader map real quick, right? I believe I put Thunder Tree on here already. Oh, yes, Thunder Tree is about let's see. You can move 5 hexes a day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So on the morning of the 3rd day of travel, you would reach Thunder Tree if you were getting there. And she says, so my gran, she used to live up in Thunder Tree and had to abandon it when it was like overrun ages ago. Now it's nothing but like an empty ruin. But she never stopped complaining her whole long, miserable life about this beautiful emerald necklace that they left hidden there. And she totally has it like circled on the map, right? Like no one wanted to go back and like risk it, but she never let grandpa live it down that they had to leave it behind. It's worth like 250 gold at least. It would be nothing for people like you to go like get it. And if you do, you can keep it for yourself. I mean, it's the least that we could do for rescuing us. And yeah, we're heading out of town. She says we're returning to the city of Waterdeep. Like can't really carve a life out here without Clem.
Yeah.
She says, so yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to doing that next time.
That sounds, and I was going to say, isn't that also kind of part way to Cragmaw Castle?
It's a little beyond.
Past it, yeah.
Yeah.
A little beyond.
Oh, wait. Never mind. For some reason, I thought we were somewhere else. Ignore me.
No. You guys are down in Phandelver, not near Neverwinter. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So we can go there, and then we can head over to Neverwinter to gear up before we before we go.
So
we've got stuff to divvy up.
You have stuff to divvy up. So please feel free to divvy up your stuff, and then that will probably be it for the evening. All right.
So
if you could put the list of stuff in the chat, maybe.
I'm trying to.
Oh, okay.
It was in the chat, but I'm trying to find the old chat.
I see.
It's not in here now.
No problem. Let's see. Did we put it in like your bio or something?
I didn't put it in my bio, but it is in the chat log.
So
it's in the chat.
I do have some stuff that I grabbed.
Okay.
Remember, I grabbed the 30 beaver pelts worth 2 gold.
Oh yes,
right.
30 beaver the 30 beaver pelts. That's right. Oh, I believe.
And then I got a whole bunch of stuff when I opened that chest up with the dwarvish book in it.
I believe
like 75
I think
copper pieces.
Yeah.
The gold earrings with the ruby.
Here it is. Yes, I see it. Here it is.
Yeah. So I know we have that.
There we go.
You
All
have
right, there we go.
You have the bracelet, hun?
Yeah.
Mike? Okay.
And
then,
I mean, unless you guys have narrative reasons for taking like the earring and the bracelet, which is all fine. I have no issue if somebody wants to bangle up. You can sort of like consolidate that stuff and sort of turn it into raw gold, I suppose.
I would rather do that. Unless somebody really
wants. Nithvari needs it for magic. Does she need rubies for magic? I know she needed a diamond she had to buy, so I didn't know she needed a ruby.
I have my diamond.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, and I only have to buy it once.
And then how many of the beaver pelts you said you had? How much of gold was that?
So I think it was 30 at 2 gold each.
60 gold.
So 60 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Mikey J's got 90 gold pieces. Mm-hmm. And then let's see, the earrings would be 30. So I would have 45 gold pieces.
And then so the EP, the electrum pieces, that's 11. It says 22, so that's 11. Yeah.
11
and then
gold.
Yeah. And then between the silver and the copper, that looks like I think that's basically 3
gold pieces.
Gold total, yeah, I think so. Double check
I'd have to get my calculator out.
Yeah, right. Power of the maths. Currency.
Okay, so
90.
If someone just tells me how much gold I get, that's awesome.
Yep. Hold on
That's
just a
what I'm
second.
waiting for, too.
Working on it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Let's see. And then
Good.
there's 4 of us. So it's 209. And then divided by 4. We got about 52 gold pieces each.
Make
Oh,
it
and then-
53 each. Sorry.
Make it 53
What-
each?
Make it 53
Okay.
each.
What
'cause
about
I
this stuff? Did we
mistook
divide
the
this?
V.
No.
Oh, no.
I
No.
took one of the healing potions.
You,
Oh,
yeah, you
yeah,
took the
that's
healing
new.
potions. I think you split up the healing potions. I don't know who got it, but you did
I
not
took
divide
one.
that up.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
that's,
so that's
I don't-
another 120 gold pieces. How many silver pieces? How
so
many?
that's 16 gold from the silver pieces.
16 for the silver.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
then
then
5
5
times
times
15 is 60. No, is 75, right? 30,
I don't
60,
know.
75. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's another 75.
Yeah,
So let's see. We've got 20. Oops. Hey, my calculator went 209 plus 120 plus 16 plus 75. Then we'll divide that by 4. So that'll be 105 even
There we go.
gold pieces each.
Okay.
Each?
Yep, each of that. And then Mikey J, you took the potion of healing.
I took one of them, yeah. There's 2 of them, though.
Do either of you guys want that? I think I have
Nah.
some. No?
I'll take them both if no one else wants them.
Well, let me see how many I have, Mike. Let me see. So we
Okay.
each get 105 gold pieces. So make sure you
Nice.
add that to your list.
Okay.
And then I have, how many potions of healings do you have, Mikey J?
Just one.
Okay, so I only have 1 too. So if you want to take both of them, that's fine.
That's fine.
Now for that gold, is that counting everything for today? Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
so 105
That's-
total?
Yep.
105 gold. Yep, we converted it all into gold.
Yeah. And that's basically from this last adventure.
Yep.
Yep.
So I got 225 or 255. Perfect. All right, so now we've got all settled up on all of our treasure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. No. We're
All right. And
we're
then
good.
next week, the plan is to head north to Thunder Tree to recover a valuable treasure.
Yeah.
As the only reward that the Widow Myrna can offer you is a lead, nothing concrete, nothing like real, but you know, there's a real
Maybe it's magic.
necklace up there.
Ooh, maybe it's
Um,
magic, right?
Well, Grant, the way Grant talked about it, you'd think it was.
Right. Way she went on and on about it.
Oh my goodness, never stopping. Grandpa, poor Grandpa, made his life miserable.
All right.
But,
So before we close things out, I did want to mention that as we mentioned before, is that Mr. and Mrs. Mikey J Productions, they have their Redbubble store, which
yes.
is in the description.
Thank you.
And I will go ahead and post it here as well. They've got some really cool designs. You will be seeing a shirt. I'm gonna be getting it. My little tiefling shirt. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be getting it.
Shirts are cool.
But they've made some really cool designs for our game, which is
And if
super
there's
awesome.
any other
so I wanted to shout
designs,
them out.
You can let me know and I can see what I can come up with if there's
Cool.
anybody that wants a different one.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
I wanted
Yeah.
to. I mean, if anybody in chat wants to ask questions, you can. I know it's. But, I can stick around for a little while and answer D&D questions if anybody wants to answer them. But that's,
I got a question for everyone.
Yeah.
Do you want?
I
Do you
have
want?
to go. Sorry.
okay, yeah, don't
Okay,
take care.
no
Yeah, you gotta go.
problem.
I understand.
Bye. Thanks so
Thanks for
much,
playing.
everyone.
Take care.
Do we want to have each session longer?
I mean, we might be able to do that. I don't know if that fits with Mikey and Mrs. Mikey J.
We could probably do something like that, but we'd have to take like an intermission.
Yeah. Okay. We could take.
No.
Maybe we can take like a. I don't know. Do we do like a lunch break or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I know I haven't eaten dinner yet. And,
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, neither have I.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
We'd have to do
yeah,
like an
because
hour
I
break in
basically
between.
come I literally finish work, put up the computer, and sign on like super fast. So
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
usually rushing to get here too. That's why we're always a couple minutes
Yeah,
late.
yeah. I mean, if we took like an intermission and then came back in like an hour or something like that, I mean, maybe that's something we can talk about for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we could probably do something like that.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Well,
that's something to think about.
Yeah,
Force,
yeah, we can
force me
definitely
to
do
have
that.
more content ready to go, which is fine to have that. Yeah.
So in
See you
See
next
you, Haley.
week.
another idea,
Mhm.
Dragon of Icespire Peak.
Yes.
Have you ran that?
No, I've seen them. I've read through some of them though.
Yeah.
I'm not like I've read through in detail or anything like that.
Yeah.
But that's do you want to run that one?
Maybe
Maybe-
after we finish this one, if everyone wants to keep going.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
They go hand in hand together.
Okay.
I've seen the gameplay of that content.
Oh, did you? Dragon of Icespire Peak.
Yeah, I've seen the content of it
Yeah.
in a comedy trio streaming.
Ha, cool.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah, I was kind of liking it.
Well, now that I'm
All
getting
right.
my magic, I'm getting a little excited.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, this
yeah.
one has
Nice.
this adventure has a
more and more evil.
variety of stuff to
Yeah.
go through.
No,
So.
I was going to mention, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream for everybody.
yeah.
We can stay on and still chat a little
No, no
bit.
bounce,
So,
too. Yeah. I'll
oh,
start
okay.
dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Cool.
dinner.
Cool. All right. So,
Right.
don't forget there's an outro. So,
Oh, yeah.
everybody
Take care, everyone. Thank you for watching.
hang out. Thank you
Play
for
D&D.
coming. Thank you for
Play
hanging out
role-playing
with
games.
us. Yes. Yes.
Try,
All right.
try
Bye,
Monster of the Week. That's a good one.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Happy Friday.
Bye.